Welcome to episode 56 of the Bolton Wanderers Road to Glory series. And Mick's last episode, knocking off Manchester City, but then losing to Norwich before a draw in the FA Cup. Up this episode, a return to Premier League action. We'll face Stoke City. Then the replay versus Bournemouth, where we'll have to travel to the South Coast. And then the second matchup versus Manchester City. A bit of business here, though, before we get to that game. Orlando City they're not interested in Jay Spearing, so I'm going to go try Iteke, since he's not really getting much playing time here, not really growing too much. See if they'll accept that one. That's almost a like for like. Another offer in here for Zach Clough from Herenveen, 11.5 million. Of course, we've set his price tag at 18. Prefer not to move him along, but if somebody's going to give me an outrageous amount of money, we will take that. And Sporting have, let's see, 11. Nope, 18 is the price. And another offer in, this time from Ajax, 11.5 million. Of course, we bought Riedewald off of them at the beginning of the season, so maybe like a trade kind of there. Okay, Orlando not interested in Iteke either, so we're just going to have to throw out some straight up money for him, because I don't know if I have any other players I'm willing to part with. So we'll take him out. And between 2.1 and 2.4, we're going to offer 2 million to start with. An offer in for Jay Hall, young center back, one of our first youth players that we brought in. They're offering 350,000. He's worth 450. I want value out of him at least. So let's see if Yovo will come up with that. And Sporting have raised to 13 million. Come on, a few more million won't hurt you if you want the man. So we'll have a home match here versus a familiar Stoke City squad. Of course, from the My Player series. And they are bottom half of the table. I actually believe they are bottom of the table, so trouble for Stoke. Strong lineup for us. Zahid, Zlatan, Jack Harrison across the top. Clough, Pinamonte, Doumbia, Grogard, Riedewald, Cameron Carter-Vickers, and Kellen Clark with Villar in goal. And looking the 4-1-4-1, familiar faces. Jack Butland still there. Muniesa, Shaqiri, Imbula. Didn't recognize the name up top. Do not see Arnautovic there either. Zahid. Oh, poked away there by Imbula. He's got Shaqiri out wide. Grogard with a nice defensive play there. Zahid sends this up the line. Going to make a run inside. And Clough one-times it to Zahid. He's got a little bit of distance. Try a spin move here. Zahid turns it inside, sends it across. Oh, Clough couldn't get a foot to it. Butland jumps on it. Butland looking. He's just going to send it this time. Cameron Carter-Vicker rises up to the challenge there. Zahid had Pinamonte out wide, elects to use Harrison all the way back for Clough. Now Zahid touches this down the line for Grogard. A chance maybe. Grogard gives it to Pinamonte. Back across, and Clough sends it flying. That was meant for Grogard. Butland likes to play that out for Young. And forward for Imbula. All Zahid with the takeaway there. He's going to play that on through, and Zlatan with a chance. Oh, it's off the post, and he gets the rebound. Zlatan Ibrahimovic with his 10th goal of the season. And just let it run there, confuse the defender. A little 1-2 with the post, gets by Butland. And what a purchase he's been this season. I believe second in the league. They're going to like to use this short there. No, they will go long, and Svilar cuts it out. A quick roll out to Harrison. Zahid making the run on the far side. Zlatan with a nice run here. Holds it up. And, oh, Shaqiri got back on defense. Eber's going to play this through for Clough, though. Waits. Plays it back inside. Zahid keeps it away from the defender. And nice dribbling there inside the box. It's a cross. And Zlatan misses. Joe Allen forward for Mbula. Kanate has Shaqiri out wide. Shaqiri went back inside. Now lays it off for Young. And some quick passing here. They've got me running around in circles. Jadeli back for Young. Pinamonte gets a foot in there. Can't quite steal it off the man though. Shaqiri makes Zahid miss. A lot of possession here to start off the second half. Now they go inside for Allen. Kanate plays it out wide. He dribbles around the man. Oh, Svilar comes up with a big save. Quick corner here. They do go short this time to Shaqiri. Shaqiri's going to lay it back off for Gadeli. Out for Muniesa. And he's going to send that in, and Cameron Carter-Vickers clears it away. On top of that shot, basically right at him, sends that upfield. Kanate heads that back for Gadeli. Back to Kanate. About 25 minutes remaining here. Oh, and there's a dangerous ball. Oh, and he hits it. Had a funny look to it, like he chipped it. Maybe Grugard, yep, off the back of his leg. They're going to get a corner. Butland plays that short. That's a back pass. That should be a kick for us just outside the area. I don't know why EA doesn't have that in the game. It's a simple law. Kanate. Forward. There. Allen plays this across. Muniesa, they have pushed forward here. Boyan plays this wide for Young. Young with the cross in. Victor's heads that straight up. Cabrillo brings it down, and they've equalized. A play that should not have even happened. It started with a pass back, so we should have had an indirect free kick just outside their area, and just failure to clear the ball there. The chip comes in. Cameron Carter-Vickers pops it straight up. I'm telling Riedewald just to clear it, and he does nothing. Lets Cabrillo bring it down with his chest. Nice little half volley there. And it's 1-1. Vickers throws that into Doumbia. Still a few minutes left here, but Apare steps in. Allen plays that through for Shaqiri. Oh, Riedewald cuts it out nicely. Doumbia out wide for Clark. Samazeda's out front. He's going to use him. Samazeda has Ibra. Ibra with a chance here. Holds off the man. Spins inside nicely. Ibra, and he got nothing on the shot. So it's a 1-1 draw. Disappointed not to take all 3 points there. Zlatan had 3 excellent chances. Only netted 1 of them. They did have more possession, 4 shots, all on target. Eber does walk away with man of the match, 8.5 rating as he picks up the goal. The assist going to Zach Clough. Harrison picking up an injury. And that injury is a broken ankle, out 3 months, which is basically the rest of the season. We're just going to have to make adjustments there on the right-hand side. So Orlando City want 3.5 million. Zach Clough, Ajax have moved their offer up to 15. Heron Veen are out. And then we'll see if we can get a few more million out of Ajax. I mean, that offer was double value, but not really into selling them. So 3.1 million for Alex Bryan. We'll offer up to 2.5. We'll try and have the two offers. See if they'll bite on that. An offer in for Sam Mason. So he's going to be in the lineup for this cup match versus Bournemouth. So I'm going to stall on this. But after the game, we will allow him to go out on loan to Portsmouth. So Yeovil still only offering 350. Nope, we want 450 for Jay Hall. So the replay of the third round FA Cup matchup for the third time this season versus Bournemouth. This is the first time we've had to travel to the South Coast to face the Cherries. 4-1-4-1 formation. A bit different lineup than the first leg of this competition. Of course, their goal scorer hurt in that game, so I imagine he's out for a while. Pretty much the same lineup as the last meeting. See if we can't come away with the victory. Corner here. Souza whips it in. Alache comes diving in with a header, but Vermeer's up to the challenge. Rolls that out. Keeping the pressure on here since they elected not just to boot this to midfield. Tyrone Mings, he a little bit out of position. I thought he was a center back. But Afobe's going to play this up the line for Lee. Steps on it. Waits. Back for Mings. Maybe Mings is a left back. Cook. Oh, gets around one there. He's going to slide a beautiful ball through. Thomas with Price comes up with a big save. Lee out wide. Now for Cook. To Afobe. Has a man on this side. Will he use him? No. Gives it straight up to Alache for Davis. Davis has Souza on a run through. He's going to lay that off. Souza with a chance here. My shooting is just poor. Price throws this out for Davis. To Alache. Time running out here in the first half. Janvier. Back to Alache. Out wide for Souza. Sends that inside for Spearing. Spearing's going to play that over the top. Davis touches inside for Alache. Alache looking. Has Davis. Davis with a chance, and it's in! He's done it again! At first, I thought that was the right back Davis. But no, it's our young star. And he gets his second goal of the FA Cup, both coming against Bournemouth. He saved us in the first leg of this tie. And just a nice pass there. And this is just a quality finish. Keeps it low and buries a left footer into the lower right-hand corner. Bounces right in front of the keeper. Vermeer can't touch it, and we've taken a 1-0 lead here in the first half. Da Silva to Van Bergen, and he gets around a man. Pressure's on. Drops it back for Da Silva. Now centered in for Spearing. Davis. Davis slides it through. Janvier! Oh, he puts it wide. A chance to double the advantage here with a half hour remaining, and he misses. Da Silva. Van Bergen up for Janvier. Holding off the defender. Is kind of got the pace on him here. Sends it across. Davis. That's a terrible pass. Souza does well on defense there. Gives it back to Davis. And it's to Van Bergen. And he turns nicely. Vermeer. Oh, Davis couldn't quite reach the deflection. As it was parried wide. Now Bournemouth with a chance to counter. Cook. Enters in for Jevtic. To Ibe. Jevtic in between three there. Gives that to Afobe. He pushes that out wide, and Mason does well there. Now a chance for us to counter. Pushed out wide for Van Bergen. Van Bergen has Davis inside. He jumps over it. Alashe pushes this through. Oh, and it's poked away. Souza picks it back up. Souza with the ball. Alashe. And it's through for Van Bergen, but he shoots it straight at Vermeer. Alashe to Janvier. And there's Van Bergen breaking free on the side. Lee takes it away. Van Bergen sticks with it. Gives it to Davis. Drops it for Janvier. Nice through ball there. Oh, and he's hacked down inside the box, and we're going to get a penalty. And this is only a yellow card for Wilson. Davis steps up here. Chance to double the lead and get a brace on the day. And he fires it. Oh, and a save from Vermeer. Trouble here with PKs of late. Zlatan missing the one versus Chelsea with a basically an exact copy of that. A 1-0 victory. We move on in the FA Cup, which should be the objective. I believe that will advance us to the round of 32. One-sided affair, but we could still only muster the 1 goal. Probably should have had maybe 3. Alashe with man of the match with a 9.0 rating, just behind, or just ahead of Davis, who had the goal. The assist coming to Fatai Alashe. Continues to perform. So an offer in for Connor Chaplin. Interesting, not transfer listed. Cagliari offering up $3.9 million. Not really looking to move on Chaplin. He hasn't gotten a lot of playing time this season, but Zlatan isn't going to finish out his contract, so I'm not ready to move him on. We'll set his price at $7 million. And we will allow Sam Mason now to go out to Portsmouth to continue to grow. He's done well for us this season. So Orlando City did not accept the $2.5 million I offered. We'll bump it up to $2.75 million. And Yeovil Town offering $400,000 now, so they're finally coming off that $350,000. We'll see maybe if they'll go 4.2 or 400. Yeah, whatever. You see it. And Cagliari moved up to $4 million, I believe, from 3.9, was it? Or was it? Forget. Still, $7 million is what we've set for him. So Orlando City have accepted the $2.75 million. He wants $4,100. So we'll offer him that. He's an important first-team player where he's playing. Here he's going to be squad rotation. I'm going to throw a little bit more money at him and see if he'll accept that. This, like I said, this is the Gerrard or Lampard region. And Yeovil have accepted the $425,000 offer for Jay Hall, so he may be moving on. See, they're up to $5.5 million for Connor Chaplin. How about $6.5 million? It's definitely more than what we paid for him. Okay, so they're out on Connor Chaplin. Jay Hall is gone. And Alex Bryan has accepted this. So a new player in for this episode. It's run on a little bit long, so I'm not going to play the game versus Manchester City. We'll start off next episode with that, get to the transfer deadline day. That is all, though, today. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time.